Alright, so we're gonna look at shutting down K-guard today. So there's a couple of principles I want you to talk about. So first, let's look at the K-guard position. Let's look at his goal. So whenever he has me in K-guard, his main way he's gonna attack me is by throwing his leg, the back of my knee, and off balance me. So my main goal, make it very simple, to always prevent this leg from coming towards the back of my knee. So when you're defending K-guard, you're thinking about stopping him from progressing towards the back of the knee, and then you can look to defend. So first, we're gonna separate in two stages. Defenses where we're up here, or defenses where we get our hands towards the mat. So ideally, I think being upright is a better option because you can put a lot of weight over your primary leg that he's attacking. Remember, he wants to off balance you, put your hands on the mat so he can get the leg across. So initially you're gonna be grabbing, and as he tries to off balance your leg, you wanna be back stepping in a position like this. And now we have a bunch of options, right? I'm going to show you one that's pretty simple. From here, I'm gonna pull my knee onto his chest and flick my ankle towards the other side of his head. Now I can back step, and now when I back step, I end up in a really nice passing position. So we'll just do the other side. Switch side, yeah. So my opponent has me in K-guard. As he tries throwing over, I block that leg. As he tries pulling me that side, I hit a back step motion. Now I continue to back step, taking my leg close to my leg, and I drop my knee and I flick my knee over towards the other side of his head. Now I can drop my knee and back step, and now I'm in this excellent passing position. If you watch Joseph Chen versus Elijah Dorsey, hit this quite nicely. Now let's look at a couple options if we can't flick our foot towards the other side of his head. So if I can't flick my foot towards the other side of the head, I can also try doing near side stack. So from here,
Join my school, it's free for now. Also, if you're looking to get as good as possible, as quick as possible, DM me. Spots are opening up on my online coaching program.
kind of brush the legs by, and I can clear the K-guard hook and start attacking from here. And we'll look at the most conservative K-guard escape. As he tries bringing the leg up, I block it. And now, if I keep my hips down low, it's very awkward for me to take his foot outside the pocket of my hip. So I lift my hips up, and you can see, once I lift my hips up, the legs become very light. I can easily pummel out, and now I can clear, and now I can start escaping. Now, what if my opponent has K-guard, and he starts off balancing me, and I have to drop outwards in this direction? So now this is slightly harder. Why? Because now I have to post the hand to the mat. So what I think about doing is posting my right hand on the mat and always having my left hand on the ankle. So as he tries throwing into the back of my knee now, I'm blocking, I'm controlling this ankle. Now from here, it's all about widening my knee. So he wants to expose the back of my knee. I want to open up the knee like so. So as he tries throwing in, I'm opening my knee. If I can, I want to pummel my heel through first and extract and escape this position. So the more you open the knee, the better. If you close your knee, it's going to make it easier for him to off balance you. So different angle. He tries to throw in. I'm blocking, I'm kind of sagging towards my hip. I'm not really worried about giving top position because I have control of the leg, so I can always scramble. I open and try to extract my heel through, and now I can go towards here. Now, if I completely fail and he does throw towards the back of my knee, what I think about doing is backstepping. And as I backstep, I want to wedge my knee inside his hamstring. And now once my knee is inside his hamstring, I can easily just extract and now get up towards top position. So that's what I kind of think about defeating K-guard. So I think about ideally putting my head over my foot so he can off balance. The more he can off balance me, the better it is for him because he can get my hands to the mat and then he can start throwing towards the back of my knee. Now let's look at one other option if we're down on a knee. So if we're down on a knee, right now it's a little bit different, but the same concept applies. So steps where I go here will be less effective. So this is where I take things like posting and lifting my knee up because I can easily start extracting and doing things like that from here.